to Remembering KK on CandidTalk show. As we all know that a dark cloud has befallen our nation, and not only Zambia but Africa at large. Africa has lost an icon, a freedom fighter, as well as a statesman, Dr. KK. May his soul rest in peace. On this segment of Candid Talk, we feature various personalities who will share with us how they will remember KK and what KK means to us, especially the young generation. And our guest today is a Zambian reggae icon, legendary Maiko Zulu. Maiko Zulu, welcome to Candid Talk.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to be here. I'm honored.
Well, first of all, how did you feel after receiving the news that KK is no more?
Well, Chilesh, it was very saddening, in as much as KK was, close to 100 years. When the day came and the announcement was made, you couldn't help but feel the emotion of the moment. And we all rushed to social media, to television, radio, whatever was, close by, just to, get confirmation and, to really, just let the moment sink in. So for every Zambian, I think it was quite an emotional moment, especially for some of us that had experienced a bit of a KK during his lifetime.
Okay. What does KK means to you as an individual?
Well, to me, KK, first of all, is a founding father of our country, which is very, very important. An impeccable leader, but more so, KK was a statesman, not just for Zambia, but for the rest of the African continent and the African people at home and abroad. So the figure of KK is a constant reminder of, emancipation, political emancipation of Africa, as well as that desire to seek economic emancipation, the struggle which we are in today. So KK is a figurehead, is the last of the titans, the last man standing. I think him and Mugabe were the two that were remaining in the era of the Selassies, the Nkurumas, the Nyereres, the Kenyattas, the Nassers of Egypt. So, for us as, revolutionaries, we celebrate, the passing of KK, but we know that his works live on.
In your own words, how can you define KK in relation to the struggle and freedom for independence of Zambia? And not only Zambia, even the neighboring countries.
For Zambia, first of all, independence was not an easy thing to achieve. And it needed young people in those times with vigor, young people with focus, young people who understood, that political independence was necessary at that time, because colonialism was not taking us anywhere. We were slaves in our own country, in our own land. Kaunda himself, I think he stopped eating meat when he was 40 years old, because he went to a butchery and they told him that they gave him meat through a window. Then he said, I'm going to buy a bicycle. So they, instead of giving the bicycle again through the window, they let the bicycle go the other side, and he refused. He said, why don't you get the bicycle? So you could hear these non-aligned summits, and all this